What's going on, everybody? Eric Lindquist at Awesemo.com coming to you with my 3 PrizePicks plays for today, February 27th. Looking forward to a lot of fun games on the slate. We've got Dallas and Golden State. I think that one really kind of stands out above the rest. Got to play from that one for you. But first thing you guys need to do is head over to PrizePicks. It's a really fun site to be playing on. Use promo code Awesemo to get $100 first match deposit bonus. There's no sharks, optimizers, anything like that for DFS. It's 5-player prop lineups that you can up to 10x your entry fee. I've got 3 plays for you guys. Plus, we have the free prop tools that gets updated constantly throughout the day, so you can add more to the plays that I give you. Also, as if that wasn't good enough, 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum when you sign up and make a deposit at PrizePicks. Now, let's get to my 3 picks for today. First off, I'm going to be looking here to target my favorite one on the entire board is Reggie Jackson under 7.5 assists. Now, Houston is the #1 team in terms of pace this NBA season, so it's a phenomenal matchup, no doubt about it. But Reggie Jackson, it's not like in the absence of Paul George, he's been distributing like crazy. He's only averaging 4.6 assists per game. PG-13 been out for a hot second for sure, and Norman Powell was there to have 1 cup of coffee, play a game, and has been out since then. Reggie Jackson has been the guy on offense for this team, but still not distributing at a very high clip. And he has a new role to be scoring absent of PG-13 and Norman Powell, but now you have guys like Luke Kennard that have upwards of 30 minutes. You have Terrence Mann playing some backup point guard minutes. I don't think Reggie Jackson is going to be jumping up to 40, 42 minutes very often like we saw right before the break here. A little bit more tempered, 33 minutes against the Lakers in a competitive game. I expect more of that going forward for Reggie Jackson, so it's not that I don't think he can succeed in this spot, but we've got a projection at Awesemo of 5.78 assists for him. That is drastically different than the 7.5 assist number. A blowout probably also helps to have this under really stick out. So lots of paths for Reggie Jackson to get there against Houston, but I think there's even more for the under of 7.5 assists specifically. So that is by far my favorite prop that exists on the board right now. Second up, Luka Doncic under 8.5 assists. Now, this is the game du jour. Everybody's looking forward to watching Luka go up against Steph Curry here. It's going to be a really fun game. But Golden State, #1 in defensive rating for this season, a ranking that they've maintained even in the absence of Draymond Green. They're middle of the road in terms of pace this season at 16th in the NBA, and the Mavericks are dead last in pace themselves. Plus, the game environment, while it should be really fun to watch for the most part, I don't see scoring being that prevalent here. We're looking at a game environment also where Luka Doncic doesn't have Kristaps Porzingis out there in the corner, and say what you want about the fit there, but since Kristaps was shipped out in those 5 games, Luka's only eclipsed this 8.5 number once. And now he faces the best defense that he's faced out of all of them. Probably why they're #1 in defensive rating in Golden State. I think that makes 8.5 assists just too high of a number. Can he beat it? Sure, but just play the math here. I like the under for 8.5. And last on the board, Terry Rozier under 5.5 assists. Now, all of these Charlotte guys, all these starters have been playing massive minutes here. You have this rotation of PJ Washington, Mason Plumlee, and everything for the bigs, and that leaves the backcourt pretty much unaffected. LaMelo Ball and Terry Rozier are playing as many minutes as they can handle, but that is not Terry Rozier's. His distribution is not his role on this basketball team. Looking at a matchup of Corey Joseph, Cade Cunningham here on the other side, sure, he's going to be able to offensively get there, even though it's surprising he only has a 22.3% usage rate. But his 19.5% assist rate for a guy who's on the floor as much as him, it's just pretty low. And so 5.5 assists, thinking about how much court time he would definitely need to get to that 38, 40-minute spot in order to really stand out as a guy that's going to get there. That's why his 4.2 projection in terms of assists from Awesemo is just a big difference from the 5.5 numbers. So this is another under, 3 assists props, 3 unders. Terry Rozier, add him to the card today. And those are my 3 plays here for today. We've got Reggie Jackson taking the under of 7.5 assists, Luka Doncic, the under of 8.5 assists, and Terry Rozier, the under of 5.5 assists. We are going to power play those. I want to have 3 of 3. I want to get that 5x money. You can do the flex play, which makes a lot of sense. 2.25x. If you guys are just kind of watching the games and you want to be involved, you still get paid out on 2 out of 3. You'll still make a quarter surplus, so 1.25x of your money. Makes it a really fun way to go, but I'm going aggressive. I think the power play makes some sense for these 3 unders. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. If there's any other numbers, I feel like some unders are just really standing up for me today, but if you see some overs you like in the board, I know Golden State will get added to the fray here a little bit later after the morning game, so be on the lookout there. But most importantly, head over to PrizePicks, download it in the App Store, or go to prizepicks.com. Use promo code Awesemo to get that $100 first match deposit bonus and 1 free month when you make a deposit over there of Awesemo Plus Platinum. Everything we offer behind the paywall, not just NBA. I'm Eric Lindquist. Best of luck this Sunday.